Hi everyone, this is Shakun Sharma. I'm working with GAIN for implementation of large-scale food fortification program in more than 18 states. My today's topic for presentation is strengthening the capacity of industries to fortify staple foods in. Although India has achieved economic stability since independence, but India has remained malnourished and micronutrient deficient. Over 70% of our population still consumes less than 50% of the RDA for micronutrients. Every year we are losing around 1% of our GDP, amounting to around 27,000 crores in terms of loss in productivity, increased healthcare costs, more and more deaths. Food fortification is a very cost-effective, scalable, and sustainable strategy which is globally recognized to address this problem of micronutrient malnutrition. And even Food Safety and Standards Authority of India has gazetted standards for fortification of foods and created a +F logo for fortified staples. Considering the positive impact of these staples, fortified staples, GAIN initiated its program in 2011 with a focus on capacity building of industries to fortify staple foods. Although food fortification is an easy process, but it still needs technical expertise at industry level to ensure the adequacy of micronutrients as per FSSAI standards. It also requires a paradigm shift for industries as it encompasses the social responsibility and business and profit optimization for businesses, due to which they do get skeptical sometimes. In order to address these concerns, we have built the capacity of industries by conducting on-site trainings on the process of fortification. We have facilitated the linkages with quality assured premix suppliers and equipment manufacturers. GAIN has also provided quality assurance and quality control support to the industries, along with ensuring that they remain compliant to packaging and labeling regulations by FSSAI. To ease out their day-to-day activities and processes, we have provided them ready reckoners with respect to premix calculations and also flex sheets, posters, and short films on good manufacturing and good hygiene practices. Besides this, we have facilitated the industries to endorse fortified products through food licensing and registration system, which is FLRS system of FSSAI, and get them uploaded on FFRC, which is Food Fortification Resource Center website, so that it is available for display to everyone. Last but not the least, we have engaged with e-commerce players and sensitized them on fortifying their private brands and create a +F category, which is an exclusive category on their respective platforms. Through implementation of this program, which is focused on capacity building of industries, we have not only developed useful resource material, but we have established systems and strengthened them for sustainability. I'm very happy to share that as of now, more than 400 industries and food safety officers in around 18 states have been trained by GAIN and its implementation partners, resulting in annual production of around 7.6 million metric ton of fortified oil, 1,316 million liters of fortified milk, and 0.38 million metric ton of fortified wheat flour, which is reaching around 890 million beneficiaries. Besides providing training to industries, we have also closely monitored these industries and provided them with corrective action as and when needed. We have also engaged with premix supplier to ensure the uninterrupted supply chain of these quality assured premixes for the industry. We all are aware that food fortification is one of the key strategies and nutrition interventions of Poshan Abhiyan. And although dietary diversification and supplementation, they are both very good strategies to address this problem of micronutrient malnutrition. But during this pandemic, due to nationwide lockdowns and supply chain disruption, they all have impacted the availability and affordability of nutrient-rich foods, which is like fruits and vegetables, very good source of vitamins. And they have also reduced the exposure to sunlight, which is a natural source of vitamin D, and body needs micronutrients to build immunity and fight against infections. India already has very high level of malnutrition, and in these times, if we don't manage it effectively, this pandemic has full potential to push us back into extreme malnutrition, from where it would be very difficult for us to bounce back. That's why we are working on ensuring the uninterrupted supply chain for industries, and we are engaging with state governments, industry partners, and regulatory authority to ensure the effective implementation of this program and make these fortified staples available in open market as well as safety net programs. We're also encouraging industry to adopt fortification as an industry norm, because as of now, it's not mandatory, it's voluntary, and promote +F logo, which is the national fortification logo. So food fortification is an unfinished agenda, and it requires more efforts in overcoming the challenges to ensure the balance between demand and supply of fortified staples. Thank you so much. In case if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to address them.